Evening everybody, and welcome to another GrainMan livestream. So we are actually back on Riverbend Springs, and after I've pretty much been able to fix all the complete mess ups that happened at the end of the last stream. So we are actually slightly further, well, we're not slightly further ahead, we're a little bit further ahead than what we were last time. There's a couple of contracts I want to do before I move into July to actually go and get our harvesting started. Now I've actually got a contract to do on a baling contract, which I may as well go and do, to be honest with you. So first things first, the game's fixed, or my save game is fixed, thank goodness. So it's now actually running, so my crops now are growing, which is a bonus. So I think looking back through all my save games and everything that I actually needed to restore, it did look like I'd needed to go back quite a way before the first initial crash on a live stream about 3 weeks ago. So I then made my way back through about 3 live streams worth of work to get me back to where I wanted, etc. So yeah, we are back to where we want to be, which is good. I've got a little bit of a baling contract to crack out, and then we'll probably skip through. Might do a couple of baling contracts, get a bit more money in, then we'll probably skip through and get our harvesting started. So we've got Malamute OC in the chat on YouTube, so thank you very much for joining this evening, sir. Hope you are well, and please remember to smash that like button on YouTube. If you're following on Twitch or watching on Twitch, please remember to follow, and if you are new to the GrainMan channel, then please subscribe, and please feel free to also click the notification bell on YouTube, and also share any of the videos that are on the channel as well. There's a new map tour that went out today as well for Riverview, so please remember to watch that as well when you've finished watching this live stream, maybe tomorrow or whenever you get some free time. So we've got quite a big baling contract to do. Now I have added a few mods onto this live stream. Actually, I've added the leasing mod on, which got released this week on ModHub, and I've also added the realistic weather mod as well. So I'm kind of hoping that's going to work quite well. I will run through that when we get into harvest season, because it does change a few things for harvesting. So it does actually massively change what you need to be able to do and when you can harvest your crops in regards to moisture, and what sort of bonus you might get on the yield. Now, I don't know how accurate that is. I need to potentially do a GrainMan Explains video on that at some point next week, and do a bit of checking myself and see if it actually does make a big difference. But yeah, we shall probably look into that next week, but I thought I'd give it a bit of a go. So evening Jay, how you doing, buddy? Thanks very much for joining. Hope you are well, sir. So I'm also using the additional game settings mod as well this evening on this. So when I skip between tractors, etc., it will do the nice merging or fading effect. I've got it turned on as well, so when I jump into a tractor and press the accelerator, it automatically starts the engine rather than me having to start the engine myself, which is a bonus. So I'm looking forward to that, and a few of the bits and bobs as well. I'm going to have a bit of a play with some custom lighting at some point as well, because the additional game settings allows you to use custom lighting from other maps. So I might try and use Calmston's lighting on here, because you can do that quite easily. So that's another thing we'll give it a bit of a try. So hopefully, you know, there's been some good mods out this week, I think, from Mod Hub. And also brilliant news about precision farming coming back. Massively excited about that, I really am. I think the game is missing that massively, and when that's back, that's going to be a brilliant bit of news. Well, it is brilliant news, but I'm glad it is actually back. So this is the field we're on. It's going to take very long, to be honest with you. So, but like I said, we shall get started and go from there. I should have the autopilot, and I've also got the mod, which is it came out this week on Mod Hub around straw swath automatically is enabled by default, which would be good actually. So that would be nice to try and use as well, so I think that's quite a good idea to have the straw swath automatically turned on by default, and you only have to turn it off if you don't want it on. But generally at the moment, especially now, I'll need it on. I'm looking at also buying a new trailer, a couple of options for a bale trailer, because our fields are going to need probably some additional, well, our fields are going to produce quite a lot of bales, I think. So I thought it was probably a good idea to then go and get a new bale trailer at some point. So we're probably doing that in this episode. Good shout, Jay, good shout. Might be good if you get your worker issue sorted out, mate. I'm hoping, you know, for your sake at least, that Calmston's hopefully the update is probably fixed or released next week or the week after maybe. So, but we'll see. So, Grain's at it again. He's starting with the straw. Badums. Very good, very good. Like it, like it. I'm actually probably looking at maybe adding another tractor to the fleet at some point. Not quite sure which one I'm going to add to it yet. I do like the Ford I've got. I found a really nice Ford mod that I found a couple of weeks ago, and I have used it on a different game save that I've got. So I am potentially looking at, I'd quite like to bring that in. So, but I think the leasing mod, the new leasing mod that I've got running, is going to help us quite a bit, I think, because they you know, make some certain things a little bit more well, cost effective in a way. I won't say cost effective, but affordable, especially if you do a couple of contracts to pay for that bill. So that could be quite good. So I think I'll be bringing that in moving forward. So we don't know what how many mods am I running in total in my on my stream. So this one, I believe, I can tell you in a minute, I think this one's got about 100, give or take. So it's got some machinery mods, it's got some gameplay, you know, improvement, life improvement ones, quite a few scripts mods. Obviously I've got the refresh contracts, which is just on GitHub. I've got Loki's auto load just on GitHub. I've got some player movement changes as well, which is on GitHub from Loki. Bulk fill, which is from Loki on GitHub. So that's 4 or 5 there. So I've got quite a few, to be honest with you. I don't run like thousands. I run what I want or what I need, if that makes sense. I never run ones that I'm not going to potentially use in the series. For me though, the script mods make the game so much better, and it's getting to the point now where my 25 is pretty much where my 22 was with mods in regards to playability. But obviously I've got all the script bits and bobs that I want. It'd be quite good if I put the header down. I put it down there, didn't I? That didn't go too well. So I've generally got my 25 nearly where I want it to be, give or take. Not perfect, still need some fettling with, but when I get to the end of here and I turn around, I'll have a quick look at my mod manager and I'll let you know exactly how many mods I'm running on this series. I don't think it's a few, but I don't think it's not thousands. I think it's probably 100. So let's just get this one again quickly. Right, I wanted that one. I am hoping that Giants will just fix some of the other graphics issues they are still with the game, but we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully 1.6 will fix that, but like I said, very happy about PF being back, I must admit. So if I have a quick look, I'll do that. Let's just bring up my mod assistant. So, $109 with the map, so 108 mods. So refresh contracts, use products should be a thing in the game by default. I need to sort out a bunch of my mods. I've legit run all of them, but having 300 plus mods is a little bit too much. Yeah, I mean I try and, like I say, I try and keep mine in a good place. To be honest with you, 100 mods on here. It's got some machinery, like I said, it's got a lot of scripts mods, got a lot of life improvement mods, etc. So yeah, interesting to see if interesting to see when people can start bringing in removing the crops that people don't use on certain maps and bits and bobs. That was obviously a pretty easy thing to do in 22, but it's a lot harder in 25, which is a shame. But we shall see. We shall see. Right, let's move that on. No, there's a couple of other Bayon contracts around, I think, so I might do those. We'll see. I'd like to get up to a good amount of money, really. Just either get some more equipment or get some more fields or something. So, but I'd quite like to get a new seeder at some point. But there are a lot of money. I need a new tractor for that. Potentially, we could do some bigger fields. So it's the usual fun of farming simulator. So, is everybody having a pleasant Friday evening? Are we up to anything over the weekend? Anybody in the chat, or are we just hoping to play a bit of FS25 and just have a bit of a relaxing weekend? Or have we got any particular plans? Right. 90. Oh, dropped in between. That's good. That's good news that it's dropped in between. Just busy. Are you still having fun with your new dogs, Jay, or are they settling in okay now, or are you still getting them sorted out, buddy? That's doing so. I think next double check something. Yeah, so none of my fields are ready to harvest. Ooh, I think there's one ready to harvest. Is there one ready to harvest? No, 29, 28, 23 and 14. No, none of them are. They're very close there. Ah, keep me very busy. Well, it's better than not being busy at all, buddy. That's the main thing, isn't it? It's never a bad thing, I suppose. Have you got them all house trained yet, or are you still working on that? Let me know in the chat. But while everybody's watching, then please remember to smash the like button on YouTube if you're watching, and if you're watching on Twitch, please remember to follow the channel. It would be massively appreciated. We are well, I say we're close, but we're not that close. But we were close the other week to becoming a Twitch affiliate, which would have been nice. But yeah. It is what it is. Twitch seems to be a bit of an interesting nut to crack when it comes to live streaming, to be honest with you. Just waiting to get the new edition, her second injection, so we can take her for walks. Ah, okay, that makes sense, mate, that makes sense. I bet the injections haven't been cheap, have they? I know our cat's injections aren't very cheap, and we have to take her to the vets, or him to the vets. Getting old now, so he's generally in good health, but that's a bonus. You know, vets are like, oh, you need this, and then £75 million later. On that now. This shouldn't take too long. What have we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, not too bad. What does everybody think? 85 out. What does everybody think to a Giants idea of bringing back Silver Run and another remastered Giants map for 25? Are we happy about that? Are we sad about it? Do we think it's a good idea? I wasn't a massive fan of Silver Run. I played it a little bit. I wasn't a massive fan. I found it just really easy to play because you could just pretty much get a massive loan, put down the steel mill, go get the free ore, buy a massive Volvo, or yeah, get a massive loan, buy a massive Volvo wheel loader, buy the lorry, buy the cramper trailer, fill that up, bring it to the steel mill, sell the steel on the train, and you can pay your loan back in like 6 or 7 months or something ridiculously fast. So it's just about what's the point? To be honest with you. And I've not really played on it that much actually this week. I played on it twice when I was trying to, I think last weekend I played on it on 25 a bit, trying to get the save game back up and running and working. And I've been playing a different game on Steam for the last couple of days, to be honest with you. So, but I'm quite surprised with Giants like constant updating and stuff on their blog. Obviously about the like roadmap they've got coming forward. Then they've got the bits and bobs about precision farming and all that. So, kind of glad that he is coming back though. It should be a pretty good amount of straw when we've done this. I don't know how much straw we're going to get off of our fields ourselves. I think that big field we've got is going to be a good amount of straw there. We'll say that. 90%. Another mod I'm running actually, my mute, is obviously that one that stops the baler, stops the tractor and slows it down when it hits 90%. So if I kind of round bale, it's so much easier to do round bales. Yeah, definitely glad PF is coming back. Yeah, me too, Jay, to be honest with you. It's going to be in quarter 2 though, so we're going to have to wait quite a bit yet. It'll probably come out with loads of bugs as well, which is going to be annoying. Let's hope not. Let's hope they get it pretty damn straightened out pretty quick. Interesting to see what the free machinery packs are going to be though. Since obviously we've had quite a lot of new machine, well, not new, but machinery be released, or tractors and implements be released in the last couple of weeks from Giants that weren't in the base game. So obviously I think the last game we had the voucher, there's some new vouchers, we had the Massey balers, the Fent baler and the new Massey tractor I think as well, didn't we? As a free content update. And usually it's with a patch, isn't it? Well, it has been in the past. So let's get some done. We'll get some harvesting done in a minute, I think, probably. So we get on. Anybody else see that announcement from Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath about the last gig they're ever going to do at Aston Villa Football Ground? I think it's this year. Got like Black Sabbath, Metallica, Death Leopard, Hellstorm and a few others that could be there as well, so that could be a very interesting gig. I bet tickets are already sold out, it will cost an absolute fortune for that. Quite a good one to go to though, if you could. Oh, also Contracts Plus is back on GitHub, isn't it? Don't know if you've seen that. That could be fun. Yeah, Contracts Plus is back on GitHub. Okay. That could be a good one to get again. I think it's not quite perfect. I think it's doing probably beta release, but not too bad. Two more lines, we should be done. We'll crack on with the contracting something else, I think. Or we might move on and get our field sorted out and get our harvesting started. We'll have a look, we'll refresh some contracts on the contract screen, see what we've got. So, no real stress, no, not really going to be pushing any, you know, massively fast content tonight, just a bit of Friday night relaxing on 25, I think. Building up our little empire and our little farm, hopefully, all goes to plan. Who else have we got watching tonight? Then put your head up, put your hand up, or let me know in the chat who's watching this evening. Don't have to be a loiterer. You can always say hello and interact if you're interested. Spin around that bale, I think. I don't know if PC Player Mount's going to be doing a live stream this weekend or not. I'm not sure really. I thought he probably would do, but doesn't seem to. Doesn't seem to have been around much recently, but I'm not sure if that's because he's been working nights, I think, for the last week or so. Okay, 99%. Next one, let's go. Nice little baler this. I do like this baler, it's very good. Ah, Fresh Dash. Good map. Pugsy started to play that as well. Pugsy said he's getting on really well with it. It's the only map he's played on 25 that actually seems to work properly. I must admit, I don't know who, the guy who's made that has done a really good job of making that a really nice performing map. It seems very smooth. Everything seems really well done. Clip distances seem good, even though it is a 4x. It does seem to run really smooth. And I was on Riverview earlier for the map tour, and to be honest with you, I don't know what has happened to that map, but it doesn't seem to be very optimised. It seems very choppy compared to other maps I've played on. So it's a bit of a shame. Yeah, I think it's probably one of the best maps around for a long time, actually, Fresh Dash, when it comes to 2025. I mean, being a 4x map as well, there's a lot of stuff going on, but it just seems to run really well. So, yeah, apart from the area that you found that you posted in the Discord and I viewed, with a Noah build, but I suppose that might be a fix in an update. There might be a later version of the map actually not on Mod Hub. So you might find, because it was on FS25.net first before it was on Mod Hub, so there might be an updated version of Fresh Dash that's actually fixed some of the issues that have already been found. But it does seem to run very well, actually. I thought that when I did my map tour on it. Done. Right. Yeah, nice. Good fighting. Failing. 53 not worth doing. Dead wood. Harvesting, not doing that. Having. Oh, that's right, mate. Well, enjoy the viewing, I suppose. Let's hope it's interesting to watch. Spring, transport. It's 16. That's near me, actually. Yeah, I'm going to borrow that. I'm going to do that one as well. I'm going to send this back to the farm. know I did that. I don't need that. Let's send this back to the farm. Go! Do another quick betting contract, I think. Monkey pots on. Are we looking? Pretty much where it was. So 87. So yeah. 16. Let's go do 16. I think. Go the wrong way out the shop. Here we go. Autodrive is going to be on Mod Hub, but it's on GitHub at the moment because it's still in alpha / beta stage. I used it a lot in 22. I got introduced to it in 22. I use it a lot in 25. I built my own Autodrive courses for this map. You can download them, but yeah, Autodrive is so much better than using the normal AI workers. And I use a lot of I can or have done used a lot of Courseplay as well. So it is available on GitHub. It's not massively difficult to get your head around, but it's just getting your idea of what it's for, because it uses marker points to actually then do the places where you're setting. You have to set your waypoints on where you want to send it. So it's pretty good to us. I really enjoy it. Makes little jobs like I've just done without getting that thing to go where I want it. My tractors go back, and I know it's going to get there. It will pretty much sort its life out and get there without any problems. Yeah, I mean, I might do some videos on how to set up Autodrive and bits and bobs. I mean, I've set up all of my waypoints that I want for all of the productions on the map. Some of the fields are done, not all. But what you can do is you can set it so Autodrive will drive a bit of equipment to a field, and then if you've already set a course up, it can then, when you get there, it will automatically then activate the course play that you've set up. So it can pretty much, Autodrive will drive it to the field, and then course play will kick off its job. So it's fully automated, it does the job. You can do things like, with Autodrive, you can do things like combine unloading and take into places and then come back to the field. Do that as well with Courseplay and Autodrive. You can also do unloading of your silos and selling stuff as well, all your bulk items. So it's very, very clever. It works really well to me. So once you get your head around how to make it work and all the different options it does, it's very, very clever. And it's worth investing the time if you're, especially on a 4x map. I only started using it a lot when I was on a 4x map, because when I wanted to do more contracts, which made a difference. Oh look, there's my tractor going past down the road. Nice spray drones, yeah, that'd be pretty good. Saw a couple of them at Lama actually this year at the NEC. They're much bigger than you think, I must admit. Much bigger than you think they are. That'd be cool though, wouldn't it? Interesting to see what the additional packs. Have you seen that? I don't know if anybody else has seen the video from DJ Goham about the post that's been made by Mercedes-Benz about potentially Unimog coming to the game properly. Yes, they are, because they haul the spray. They do, but yeah, they've got their own tanks and bits and bobs that they can put the spray in, and away it goes. But yeah, I saw a post apparently. It was on I don't know if it was on Facebook or it was on another social media post around someone making a suggestion to Mercedes-Benz over an advertising post that it should be in Farming Simulator, and they said, "Oh well, we're working on that with the developers." So Hopefully it'd be quite cool to have obviously proper Unimobs in the game. I know there's a couple of mod ones. That'd be pretty good, I think, having proper mods in the new ones especially. And having all the options. That'd be cool, I think. A couple more to go, shouldn't be long. We'll produce many bells with this, will we? But we should get up to probably 100 grand on the bank balance after these 2 contracts, hopefully, which would be nice. And then we'll move into the next month and do a bit of harvesting. I think we've got two fields to do, or 3 maybe actually. So, a bit of harvesting and carting and messing around. Might need to get ourselves a new trailer as well at some point. But we shall see. Next row. This is a field I'm potentially interested in buying again. It's not far from the farm. It's not a bad size. It's pretty, nice. I don't know how much it is to buy though. How much can we? Oh, I was reading the chat then. AKA, how much can we squeeze out of the devs to use our emblems? Yeah, maybe. What is this new series I've been hearing about? Which one's that, Anders? Series? What series? So what series? Welcome to watching on Twitch, by the way. Thanks very much for joining as always. I've got a couple of bells dropped, so more than I thought we'd have. That's for sure. I didn't think we'd have that many. 85%, so not bad. Excuse me. The Twitch mission said a new series. Well, this is a new-ish series. It's kind of... I started this for 25, so... It's the same live stream I ran before, but... It kind of is a new series for 25 and for the Twitch channel and for YouTube, I suppose. Not looking at running a new series anytime soon unless we find another decent map to move to. But we shall see. Didn't take much to do that, did it? So load those. Order it. Turn it off. Right, so I'm going to get the other field done, I think. 87, here we go. Why don't they bale their fields in Canada? Because if they do that and run over an animal, first thing they'll say is, that's barely enough straw. Not sure I'll get that one, mate, but okay. Right, let's go and do 87. That's going to be quite a big field, I think. But it should be alright. Crack on, get 87 done, and then we'll move on, I think. Time a little bit as well. Let's get through time a little bit. 27 degrees, 29 degrees was high, so see how that affects the new see how that's going to affect our moisture on our fields, hopefully. Oh, I see, Malamute. Oh, I see. I think quite a lot of people are waiting for some new maps and bits and bobs. I think Calmston's gone down pretty well with most players who enjoy smallish British maps, but I think it'll probably go even better when it's potentially been patched and fixed. It's got quite a few issues. Yes, but yeah, it did. Calmsden has still got quite a lot of bugs. Got a lot of random collisions in the roads, random collisions in the fields, in the farmyard. Quite a few bits and bobs don't work. If you're in multiplayer and you go to the shop and you go up to the machines that are in the shop, which are supposed to be like for just demo or purposes just to show that it's an agricultural shop, it crashes the whole server and crashes the whole game. I don't know if they fixed that or not. There's missing sale points or missing things to sell things, which is a little bit annoying. So yeah, there's been a lot of freezing issues, to be honest with you. It's definitely not perfect. So it's a pretty map. Is it pushing the boundaries forward from 22? I don't think so personally, because it's just a remake of a 22 map. So I don't think it's anything massively super duper. It's nice. I'm not going to say it's not nice, it's a nice map, but is it like massively improved, or does it bring anything massively new? I don't think so myself. So, and for someone who's played it on, I don't know, I've played on quite a lot of maps, 4x and standard size. It just felt very small and very cramped, and the field prices were ridiculous. So which was a bit like, you're gonna have to start with some big equipment. I mean, most people who've got it on YouTube channels have started working with massive equipment, or there's equipment you start with, which is, it's okay, but it's not, I don't think it's that much of a best way to play the game. I enjoy doing a bit of grind. Start small, some nice older tractors, 80s, 90s tractors, Massey's, New Hollands, etc. And kind of do that. That's how I like to do it, but everybody plays the game differently. As Malamute was saying in the Discord, I think yesterday, about you can do things where you can do some machinery flipping as well. So, hey Grumpy Grey Farm, how you doing, buddy? Thanks very much for joining on YouTube. Hope you are well, sir. I bet most English folks can't wait for those bugs to be drowned out, since the weather is pretty much equal to the real thing. I shouldn't be freezing since it's not cold enough. Yeah, I know what you're saying. I can see what you're saying. Thanks very much for joining as always, Grumpy Grey. Hopefully you're well, sir, on this Friday evening. Just knocking out some contracts before we move into our own harvesting season, which won't be long, hopefully. Been chatting about Calmsden and some of the bugs and bits and bobs, which hopefully can be fixed soon. So new jobs are killer. Oh dear, buddy. So I thought I failed this previously, but I haven't done actually. There's a couple of contracts that come up in the contract stream that I know I did in the last live stream, grass cutting, mowing, etc. and tedding, but I'm not going to do them again. I did in the last live stream before my game decided to, or my save game decided to be corrupt, and my crops didn't sell. I didn't actually grow, so we won't be doing those. So, but as it says on the banner on screen, please feel free to smash the like button on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. So. And if you're watching on Twitch, please remember to follow the channel and share the videos as well to any of your social media, etc. It'd be massively appreciated. I'm good, Jim, just working all weekend. God damn it. Oh, that's unusual. That's unfortunate for you, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you get a bit of time off in the week to relax and play a bit of farming. So also zoom in camera. I do like the square bay on this, and I would quite like a square bay on our farm. I think would be a nice purchase if we're going to do a lot more bigger fields. But hopefully saving up to try and build a farm this end of the map a bit more, so we get some bigger fields, and we can build a bigger farmyard. Now have less issues with sheds that are a bit tight for space, because that's becoming a bit of an issue. Check the used market, wink wink. Brilliant. I think I've already checked it. I've got that special offers mod on as well, which tells me what's in the used market, which is quite handy, but I will have a look at it. But it's not something I'd usually do. I don't really do machinery flipping myself, but yeah, I'm not interested in. Maybe. I haven't got a horsepower for that. It's 245 horsepower. My most powerful tractor I think is 147, so 100 off. So off Tuesday recording day. Nice. Are you two working on some recordings together, or are you still doing your bits and bobs on YouTube, Jay? Or? Contracts knocking around that I can set a worker off on. Fertilising, not really worth the money, I don't think. Oh, it makes sense, mate, makes sense. And yeah, I know you're saying with me field flipping, so that's a bit annoying. How much you need for a tractor 260, like 1700k. Plus the 90ish for the baby. Yeah, so big money, mate, I think. We're talking 240 horse, you'll be talking. Let's set up 240 horse, you're for medium, aren't you? Yeah. 268, you're probably more than that. Yeah, you're talking a lot of money, mate. You're probably talking over 150, 160 grand just for the tractor. And then you're talking, like you say, 80, 90 grand for the thingy, so. I can understand that, Grumpy Grey, yeah, I can understand that. I don't have the time to do a series video kind of every day. So I got to the point where I in FS25 when I was doing like 3 or 4 map tours a day while fitting in stuff at work. It was just like, Jesus, it's just getting a bit horrendous. And I also used to find that the YouTube algorithm wasn't terribly helpful when you're putting out multiple videos a day. Sometimes, I don't know, it's a bit weird. A bit strange actually, because the Lancey Boy Cowsheds videos done really well, but the American Sheds Pack videos are absolutely terrible. Which I don't really understand why people would want to watch the Cowsheds one more than the American Sheds, because they're both Lancey Boy mods. So yeah, we're getting there, Malmute, we're getting there. And we can find a decent map, mate, and people to play and melt to be around as well. So we shall sort something, don't worry. When we find a decent map, we'll also probably do the live stream series where you can join. I'll actually run that while looking in the trees. That's usually quite a good thing. We used to run that on a Saturday night. That was good fun. Whether you used to do it on like a map where you had your own farm, or we'd do it like we did competition before. Competition maps, so like my farm with players on versus Malk's farm with players on. Ah, fair point, fair point. I think it's actually because Lancy Boy is going to be releasing the American sheds as American Modding Inc. rather than as Lancy Boy as a modder. So not sure why, but that might confuse a few people I think as well. But his British cow sheds looked amazing, to be honest with you, they really did. They're absolutely incredibly good. Take care, Grumpy Grey. Thanks very much for dropping in, mate. Appreciate it. And hope you have a good day at work tomorrow, Reddy. And I shall hopefully speak to you again soon. Which farmland have you started on, Jay, on Fresh Dash? Have you started on the one that you get by default, the massive area, which is like absolutely chuffing huge? That's the only thing I didn't quite like about the map is there's not really there's areas, but the areas to build the farms are huge. Night, buddy. So hopefully you have a good day or have a good weekend at work, so and it's not too busy or stressful for you. The most awesome mod in FS25, in my opinion, was the huge duck chicken farm that had 1,000 chickens. It was insanely large, but turned out exact. Yes, it did. I just bought some land to build my own farm. That makes sense, mate. Makes sense, Jay. So yeah, I must admit, I do remember that, and I did do an experiment with that as well. Yeah, field prices are expensive, but it's 4x map, I suppose, then, isn't it? I don't know if the modder has actually edited it so they're more expensive on Fresh Dash because it's a 4x map or not, I'm not sure. It does seem a bit like it might be. But let's see how it is a very nice setup map, I think. It's got some good setups, got some nice bits and bobs. I'm quite surprised he's got it on Mod Hub and Pass when you've got things like Lidl and Aldi in there. And a few other like known shopping centres, shall we say. I'm quite surprised by that. So they've got through testing that has, or they're just giants aren't as bothered as they used to be. Because in theory, if you're putting Lidl and Aldi in a game, you haven't got the rights for it. Isn't that like copyright infringement? Even for 4x map, those prices make no sense. It's basically Germany-based field prices over there are like 32 to 40,000 per hectare. Wow. Yeah. Okay. 0.2 something acres makes up a hectare. I can't remember how much it is, but yeah, I know what you're saying. But I mean, if that's his, I don't know if that is the first map he's ever made, but if that is his first map he's ever made, I know he was saying he was making it for 22, then obviously completely remade it for 25 without releasing it for 22, then it's a pretty good 4x map in my opinion, I must admit. Netherlands comes in at 79,000 per hectare. Jesus. Is that because Netherlands hasn't got that much land then? That's expensive, isn't it? I don't know what it comes in at the UK at the moment. Due to the current government's way they want to screw the farmers over, then I don't think the field prices or farmland, agricultural farmland is that highly valued at the moment on purpose. You said you had a drink earlier, Marmute. What are you drinking, sir? What are you drinking? That was the wrong angle to go. Missed half of that. Absolutely shocking that. I'm liking the way that all my bells are at the end of the field rather than in the field. Not too much more left, 89%. I'm drinking the Highland Shepherd single malt Scotch whisky. Very nice, sir. Sounds good, sounds good. Three. I think I might be able to get away with that little spot on the right there, so I haven't actually got. I think I can get the next one and then to the left, and that should be enough for this contract. Oh, I thought the other day actually, Jay, when that Follow Me mod comes out, I was thinking, oh, I know which other mod you'll want. You'll want VCA next, won't you? So you can get the GPS working. That'll be the next one you'll want. Have you tried Follow Me yet in 25? Is it working properly or not? $98, $99. Cool. 100, 100. Yes. Okay, bells out. Hold it up. Let's complete them contracts, I think. Collect. And collect. Nice. Ah, sounds good. You have to let me know how you get on with it, but you have to let me know how you get on with it. Right, I've got anything to sell. Oops. It's in July, but at the moment 9866. On the way up on the furniture. Quick Google search, average sale price of the first half 2025 in the UK was around 11,000 Great British pounds, so 20,000, so 40 to 45,000 per hectare, so pretty much the same. Actually more than in Germany, isn't it? Some furniture. That's more money in that deal. See, warehouse is at 3903. I'm climbing. I mean, the graph set's going to be July. I mean, that's ridiculously higher than what it should be. Nice. I'm going to take this furniture. What I think I'm going to do is... Oh, one thing I did see on that realistic weather was if you leave stuff outside it gets damaged now in hailstorms, which is pretty cool. That's quite a nice idea. Drop some. I don't really know how much bigger the UK is than the Netherlands, mate, to be honest with you. I've never really looked into it. Whoops. We didn't go too well, did it? Get this right, get this furniture and just get this both on. I can't believe I'm still ruining the same amount of trees that I did previously. There we go, 2,000 of those. I do need to get rid of this trailer at some point and get a different trailer for the bales and all the other equipment, all the other bits and bobs I've got. So warehouse. I'm going to risk it, I think. I'm going to sell it now. I know that says thingy, but this is max value 9772 and at the moment it's 9896. So I'm going to risk it in the warehouse. I think... Isn't the warehouse here? It's there. I thought it was there. It's not something I've actually really sold anything to, so... But we'll take this to the warehouse now, sell it on anyway. Still an extra 9 grand, so I'll take it. Might we'll get it sold and we'll have a quick look at what else we can do, or unless we move into the next month. We'll move into the next month. I don't think this is going to be a stream that will go on for hours tonight, guys. I think it'll probably take about 9:30 GMT, so it'll be about 10:30 Europe time, I think. So if we get a chance, I might do another stream tomorrow night, maybe, we'll see. I'm not sure yet, depends how we get on. I have a few of the bits and bobs I need to do and that, so. But hopefully as more mods and maps and bits and bobs come out for FS25, there'll be even more content out for everybody to enjoy on the YouTube channel. And I was just about to think about saying about that. What's everybody's thoughts of the well, Farming Simulator VR? I think it looks like a bit of a gimmick myself, not something I will be getting a meta quest for, if that makes sense. Where's the point to drop anything off around there? That could be kind of cool, couldn't it? Not there. Oh, it's there. I'm thinking. Oh, 7, 8. Ah, I know why. Because I've got that works on the basis of stuff you've got in the furniture. I had an extra 533 litres in there, so nothing else to sell. That's fine. I've still got all that sorghum. And I've got all that wheat left over which I'm going to use for these chickens, but to be honest with you, these chickens are using absolutely nothing. In square kilometres, the size of the UK is approximately 4.8 times larger. The Netherlands is 41,500 kilometres squared. The UK is 243,600 kilometres squared. Okay, well, you definitely be. That's definitely one to keep in the mental microwave for a pub quiz, that's for sure. VR. No, not going to happen on this channel, and not going to happen for me anyway, that's for sure. Even if you did have it, I don't think you'd be able to do anything. You wouldn't be able to do any capturing of it though, would you? For a YouTube channel or anything like that, I thought. Because obviously the screens are in the displays, aren't they? You've got in your head. My understanding, anyway. Regarding the farms in VR, nah. Oh, is the train coming? Didn't see that. Right, just wait a minute. Yeah, I feel the same, mate. on the farms in VR. It's a no from me. Couldn't be barriers. Train went past ages ago. There we go. Go, 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 go. Back to the farm and then we should move on, I think. Got the combine out in a bit, get some harvesting done. You probably can, because my friend used to stream a game called Beat Saber on YouTube, which is also VR, using a Quest VR headset. Oh, okay. Again, not something you probably. I'm guessing if you can output it to a TV, you could use it. You could capture it with a HDMI capture card, couldn't you? Like the Elgato one or something like that. Right. Let's move on to. Let's move. 8 o'clock, I think. Okay, so first off, what we're going here. Not much. That obviously looks not much good to me. Right. Hey Pete, how you doing? Thanks very much for joining, buddy. Hit the like and subscribe to get to 3,000. Don't forget the bell icon as well. That'd be fantastic. Thank you very much. When you guess, how many do you own and how quickly does your timer lapse? Timer lapse is it's times 5 at the moment, and the chickens. What have I got? 30 chickens, so not many. Hey Daniel, how you doing, buddy? Thanks very much for joining. Hope you're well, sir. Hope you're all well. So, not doing many contracts at the moment. I'm hoping if we're going to plan. Yes. I've got rain forecast. Okay, let's just bring the time down a little bit. So looks like 2 fields, maybe 3, do we think? We can harvest? Yes. Okay, so okay. That could be fun. Oh, it hit a new price, that did 3932, so it did go up. Oh well, right, let's get ourselves into our combine. Well, I would do it if I didn't have a smash header in the way. Tedder in the way. Let's move that. Table. I'm going to put this thingy back as well. I'm super fantastic, thank you, Mr. Al. No problem at all. Appreciate you joining on YouTube, to both you and Daniel, sir. Thank you very much as always. It's massively appreciated. Interesting question for you, actually, Peter. What's happened to iFarmer Steve? I see he's not really around anymore. Is he not doing live streams on YouTube anymore? I saw his Discord disappeared. He disappeared off our Discord, and then I've seen his channel's just gone as well. Don't think I need this anytime soon. We're going to need the Vega sometime soon, so may as well put this right about right. So I need more shed space. Put it down here, I think. Doesn't matter too much, I can get the train ready quite yet. So we will shut this one. Open that one, that trailer. But we need to get our combine going if we've got some rain forecast. So I don't really want to be harvesting the rain. Can we get this out? Right. Causing bedlam. It's my driving, so probably not. Ooh, maybe. Oh, no. Nearly, but not quite. Beacon lights on. Let's go. Looks like Omatana's version of this Harvester as a TARDIS, Blizzard TARDIS pack is currently with Giants apparently for testing. It could be comical when it comes out. Should have enough fuel I think for now. We shall see how we get on, but we'll do this field and do the other two fields tonight I think. Oh, okay. What channel is he? Has he got another? Is it another Farming Simulator channel, or is it just a general gaming channel? Head around here, I think. Oh, vehicle there. Right, so apparently it's at yield bonus is 71. Don't really share that can be possible, but okay. A botcraft channel. What's a botcraft channel? So I'm running that new thingy. So ideal moisture is 12 to 15. The moisture at the moment is 15%. Yield bonus is plus 71. So potentially it could be 171.27% yield. Apparently. We'll see how that goes. Not sure that's going to be right or not. We shall have a look. Not to run over any of my own crops. Oh, whoops. A little bit. There you go. 30 chickens wouldn't even feed my protein intake per week. You need way more, mate. Get a good chicken coop. Rather than run like 700 chickens for only 40k. I might do, mate. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this is my starting from, you know, small beginnings and starting from scratch sort of thing. So that might work. It did. Automatically on already. Bonus. That's good news. Let's see how much barley we get out of this then, shall we? Not the biggest fields I've got on this map, but you know. Hopefully that big field we've got on the thing will help anyway. Moving forward, we'll get good harvest out of that one hopefully. Should give us a bit of a cash boost. I don't think these fields are going to take very long to harvest at all. These three. True. That is a good point, my mute. That was a good point, buddy. When we move to a bigger farm, we'll get some more animals. Hopefully, get some goats, like you said before, with the whole goat's milk thing. Apparently it's very lucrative, apparently, isn't it? So that'd be something we want to do, I think. Oh, thank you very much, Peter. Appreciate that. Yeah, feel free. Goat's milk is the real deal. Has he also, has iFarm Steve also got a new Discord as well then, Peter? Oh, I didn't realise you'd played with iFarm Steve. My mute. Oh, well, you know, multiplayer servers are they either work or they don't, really, don't they? It can be quite difficult, I think. Did it for like 3 or 4 weeks? Oh, okay. A bit of baling to do. I don't think we'll get many bales off this, but we'll get a few, I think. Well, they work until you make 30, 50k the correct way, and then some guy randomly buys £120,000 tractor because he could. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Like I said before, everybody has a slightly different way of playing FS22 or FS games, so. Okay, nice bit of troubleshooting there, Jay. So I've figured out why it comes and keeps freezing. It's when I use base game GPS. It crashes on field 34. Okay, well maybe that's a bug that's... I don't know, do you think that's been reported on the Discord for thingy or not? I don't really know. So you can do it yourself, but if you use the GPS then... Hey Fireball Farm, how you doing buddy? Thanks very much for joining, hope you're all well sir. Thanks very much for joining on YouTube sir, appreciate it. I think this field's definitely yielded more than it did last time, but I don't really know. I can't remember what it yielded last time. I don't think it was at full 100% yield bonus in the base game, let alone with the mod on. That's full. Right, chatter. Let's get high. I haven't seen that bug being posted on Oxford and Davis Discord, but I might be wrong because I haven't really spent an awful lot of time looking through the bug tracker on there. But I don't remember seeing one about that. Let's go. Winky pass on. Off we go. First load for our convoy. Yeah, that's definitely yielded more than I thought it was going to, that's for sure. Post it in the chat, yeah, way up. Let's see if it gets fixed then, mate. Might be because it's it's kind of like a converted map from 22 to 25 and it's got some issues with GPS and workers. Leave the factor there for a minute. Hey Eamon, how you doing, buddy? Thanks very much for joining. Hope you're well, sir. Hope you are well. Come on, you can do it. Let's fill that going again. Let's go, go, go. Get the rest of this field done. We'll move on to our other two fields for the evening. And we'll probably do some baling in the next live stream and also our other field bit of harvesting as well. And it's standard turn them, flip and burn them round again. Okay, I'm going to put in all these ones. Wait for this straw to come out. Okay. Hopefully the last breed, but we'll see. Maybe if we can get this in the header's width. Yeah, just nice. That's good. Happy with that. We're like 1,000 litres there. Well, over that actually. We're going to be 1,200. Nearly, maybe. Close. Maybe 5 litres in here. Nice if there was. The same trailer to 4 million litres, Jesus. You feel free, buddy, and if you... Congratulations on uploading your first video to YouTube, sir. Good man, good man. Can't fault it. Turn that off. Put the header on the trailer. I think the other fields we've got are actually out. Yeah, they're completely useless to me, aren't they? Crikey. Yeah, the lizard pack from Momentana. Yeah, can't fault it really. Right, turn that off. Get my tractor. I should stop being cheated when I start posting videos. Yeah. It depends. I mean, some people enjoy like cheaty fast farming, don't they? Not my way of playing the game, but like I said before, everybody plays the game completely different to each other. Really. I play it very similar to a few people that I know, but I play it slightly different to others. So. Well, if you want any advice on anything like that, fireball farms, then please feel free to ping me a message on the Discord server, buddy. I'm more than happy to help anybody else with that. Help people out with Discord, not Discord, sorry, OBS queries and questions. I've been using it for about 2 years now. I have a pretty good understanding of it, pretty good setup. Got quite a few mods and bits and bobs running on it. It works very, very well. So you're more than welcome to ask any queries and questions, mate. Right. If there's a mod for it, then yeah, I suppose it's not really that cheaty, is it? Close it. It's like dumping it. I don't really know why, but it is. Barley going in. Yeah, the new beam system looks pretty good, I must admit. I haven't, let's see what it ends up being like, I suppose, won't we? There's a couple of tracking systems around, isn't there? There's ones you can have in your head, there's another one that George Saunders uses as well, I think. There's a few around. Toby tracking eye is supposed to be quite good. I think it's quite expensive though, isn't it? To be honest with you, from what I remember. So that's really... My harvesters hold 1 million. Wow, that is a little bit cheaty. Got back in the tractor. Sure. No, no, thank you very much. There we go. That will be right. No. Growths. There we go. Okay, that's alright then, Peter, don't worry. Thanks very much for that. He was doing really well with his Discord server actually. He was really busy all the time. So, it's yeah, a bit of a shame that he's deleted it because it was even very, very busy all the time. I mean, I wish my Discord server was as busy as his seems to have been. So. Come on then, let's give this beastie to our next 2 fields. Two more fields to go tonight, I think. Yeah, no, you're doing very good. You're doing a very good job, Malamute. I appreciate you the activity you do put in onto the Discord, so it is massively appreciated. So it really is. I'll go left here rather than going through the grain silo. I'm going to go as far as the QRL models, AD and CP and auto load. Okay, yeah, fair point. Yeah, quality of life mods are good. Auto load's amazing. I mean, Loki's really smashing that out of the park at the moment. He's releasing so many different versions of it that it's ridiculous. He's working so hard on that to make it like such a good mod, to be honest with you. Yeah, he was a great guy actually, Fireball Farm. He was a really nice guy. He seemed to do his UALs perfect myself. Okay, gimme. Nice. Yeah, I must admit, I thought Steve did come across as a really nice guy on his streams. I spoke to him quite a few times off stream as well, etc. And he seemed like just a genuinely nice guy. So, right, so what's this at? So apparently this current yield is 195.81%. Because I'm going to get a yield bonus of 96 plus. It's got the perfect So 11.25, ideal moisture 12 to 18, perfect moisture 15. So I don't know. Not sure if this mod's working right yet or not, but it's a little bit like crop rotation mod, but I'm not sure. What I might do is harvest, take a restore of this game save, and then actually do the harvest on that field again, but without this mod turned on, and see what I get, because that would be interesting. And second, he changed jobs and has internet problems and ran out of time to farm to stream. No, this makes sense, that makes sense. Knackered and winding me up, nice. Love it, love it. And a good moisture mods. So annoying if around precision farming feels so much like in real life work. Well, I really enjoy precision farming, and if this is where what I think it's going to be like, then it's going to be good. I think this mod will be the really realistic, whether in the whole way it works. But we'll see. I don't know. I know there's an awful lot of scripting behind it, from what I've seen. A lot of scripting that makes it. Also, he's playing a lot of Minecraft. Oh, okay, it's not really my cup of tea, to be honest with you. Minecraft isn't. The mod to try just to see a metre of snow. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the droughts, to be honest, just if how that massively bothers your crops and bits and bobs. It'd be quite interesting if they bring out an extension where if you've got obviously crop moisture and it's a drought and you've got really hot weather, it'd be quite cool to then say you could like fill your sprayer with water. So nice. Realistic weather is fair enough. The moment I change GPU, I'd love to see my tractor getting flung around the map by a tornado in 16K UHD wide quality. The tornadoes don't fling your stuff around there, do they? That's the only problem. They don't do. They just do damage to trees and your crops. They don't do any damage to buildings, or they don't do any damage to your tractors either, which I think is just a bit rubbish. I think they should. $16K UHD on this game? I doubt it, mate. This game engine's not good enough to run that. Not for it to look good anyway, or get decent FPS. Give you that tractor a good toss about. Hello Peter, how are you, sir? Thanks very much for joining, sir. Hopefully you're well. Feel free, mate. Yeah, crack on, Peter. If you want to put his Steve's information in the chat, so yeah, feel free. Get that in here, I can just. I am not too bad at all, thank you Peter, not too bad at all. Feeling a little bit tired now, to be honest with you. Looking forward to getting these 2 fields done. And getting off to get some sleep, because I'm sure the little one will have me up early in the morning again as always, wanting to play Lego, so... What? Peter was banned? Whoops. I might want to probably change that. Yep, the bot got a bit... the bot got a little bit too... thingy there. Wait a second. I'm just going to send him a DM on Discord. Let me just see if I can fix that. Should be able to unban him, hopefully. Let's see how that works. Might not work, might do. Bot Rix was a little bit too, yeah, whoops. I've pinged him a DM in Discord, so if not I can fix it after the stream, it's no big problem. A couple of weeks then. Sure we did these fields. Definitely yielding well, this. I'm sure it's yielding better than it would do. Hello, Peter. Not really sure why the bot Rix did that to you, sir, so apologies about that. I will, I shall give it a slap. He shouldn't have banned you. It might have given you a warning, but I shall have a look at that. So. Oh, what flickering textures again on the straw? That's still not fixed. Yeah, yeah. Bot Rix is not the best mod, but it'd be better maybe on Bend or Delay. Bot Rix is not a bad bot. It's not the best bot, I must admit. I use I tried a few different bots, but I can't really get on with any of them really. I use streamer.bot for the chat stuff, but it doesn't do automatic messages and shout outs very well, so I find that really annoying. It doesn't do commands very well either. Like if I set it up previously where it does stuff like if you put in like exclamation map or exclamation Discord or stuff like that. It doesn't work, by the way, so don't try it. It used to just constantly ping messages, the message in the chat all the time rather than doing it once. I don't really know what happened there. I think we're going to use a lot of fuel on our big field. That's for sure. What's this song playing at the moment? It is Knocking on Whoever's Door by The Big Letdown. It's from Epidemic Sounds. I use a lot of American music on my series and my streams, so I quite like listening to it. I never know if people like the music or not, to be honest with you. I quite listen to it. Because I have the game sounds and the music at the same volume as what you would hear at your side, or what it's broadcast at through OBS, coming through to me on a stream mix from OBS, so I can hear it at the same level. So I kind of try and listen to music that I enjoy listening to when playing the game, but whether people enjoy listening to it on a live stream, I'm not really sure. Oh, took the sign out. Good. Definitely good road safety going on there. How do I get around copyright strikes? I pay for Epidemic Sounds, sir. I have an Epidemic Sounds account, so I've got linked to my Twitch and my YouTube account, so I should not get any copyright strikes on either if I pay them. So it's, I don't know how much it is a year actually. It's not cheap, but I think it's worth it. When I was doing like Let's Plays and recorded videos like Corpy and bits and bobs, obviously you'd be using 4 or 5, maybe 3 or 4 audio tracks an episode, so trying to find free ones off of the YouTube audio library and stuff like that was just, yeah, just no way. Complete nightmare. But this is not going to work well, is it? Pick the header back up, let's go to a wider point in the field, don't run over any of the crop if we can, and then get that out, that should be okay. I can send you a banger opener for when you get large equipment. Only downside, we'll probably wake up your kids at neighbour and police department. Nice. Right, let's go take this barley and put it in the silo quick. And we'll go and empty the oat from the combine. We can get that field finished. I mean, there's other music systems you can use. You can use the free YouTube one. I think there's other free music ones as well. So click the like and subscribe to get me to 3,000 subscribers. That'd be amazing. And don't forget the bell. I appreciate that. Thank you very much there, Peter, as always. Right. Let's get this into the silo again. I see there was an underground silo released this week on Mod Hub, wasn't there? New one, which looked pretty good actually. I thought. Done. Go. Nice, Peter, nice. But I always appreciate you commenting and watching my videos, sir, so, and also being active on the Discord. It's always massively appreciated. We're going to go... Nah, we'll go this way. The field we may as well. Anyway, I'm trying to drink and drive with me water. Terrible. Thank you very much, my mute. Yeah, the underground side did look pretty good actually. Quite a good one to put on a farm, I think. When you're building a big farm, that'd be pretty good. I will have a listen to the opener either later this evening or tomorrow, so I'll let you know. Well, I generally listen on headphones anyway, so unless I have it on too loud, which I don't generally, I'll try not to blow my eardrums out, so. But I appreciate the warning. Definitely need a bigger trailer at some point. Need bigger everything on this game, I tell you. Brakes. As soon as I felt, let's get you down the line if we can. Again, you've been warned. It might also involve some demon slaying, some very unhinged driving when listening. I shall keep that in mind, sir. Don't you worry. I won't hold you responsible for any actions that may become of listening to the song. There you go. How's that? That's a fair deal. Whoa. Come on now. No, I want you to drop the header, not drop off the header. Right. On. Did not work. Weird. Right. That's one way to break your header. Drop it on the floor. Give it spinning and give it a drop. Beautiful. What a way to go. Degrees. I wonder if it's changed much. And pot moisture. It'd be nice with this mod if you had to actually go to the field beforehand and sample the moisture, and then you could know what the moisture is rather than it telling you straight away. That'd be pretty cool. .73, so it's kind of going up a little bit, I think. Few bales will be off these fields then. So I'm going to get a bigger trailer, I think, for the bales anyway. Moving forward and get a bigger flatbed trailer I can use for the bales, plus taking all the stuff from the chickens and the greenhouses moving forward. Missed a bit on some line. Again. Hello Craig, how are you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for joining, sir, on YouTube. Hope you are well, sir. How are you getting on Riverview map, sir? Any good or not? I didn't find it to be fantastically well optimised personally, but it seemed like a nice map. So I didn't think it was as well optimised as Fresh Dash, but it did seem like a nice map. There's some very nice features and some nice farms as well. So looks like my idea of stopping about 9:30's gone out the window. It's going to be more likely to be 10 o'clock, but that's a good 2-hour stream again, hopefully. So yeah, it's oh well, here just come up RS. Yeah, it needs more defining. Yeah, I think it just needs to get a bit more tweaking. I think just to probably not enhance it, but just tweak it a bit to make it seem to play a bit better. It just seemed a little bit choppy in places for me. So, but I've got it with a bot on Twitch. That's about all I get on Twitch these days for some unknown reason. I don't seem to be able to get views on Twitch these days. I don't really know why, but it doesn't seem to be a good platform in my opinion for live streaming anymore. For this sort of content anyway. I don't really know why. It seems to be that all the people who got really good on Twitch on Farming Simulator have always all started it during COVID. And that seems to be the thing that they was able to really crack on with. I think this has yielded pretty well for the size of field it is. Again, I have to do a bit of a check to see if it does actually work, this whole adding additional yield to the field with that model, or if it doesn't work at all. A little bit like the crop rotation model. I wonder if that's going to come back for 25. I hope so, because I used to really like crop rotation. It used to be really good. I used to really enjoy playing with it. Last bit. And the strip down the middle, which what I'll do, I'll drop this off at the silo myself in a little bit, and I'll get to go back to the farm in a second. When we get a bigger farm, on this series, then I'll do an auto drive course so we can actually send stuff off to tip. That'll work quite well. Well, the auto swathing mod seems to work very nicely. That's one thing I will say. I've got that on here now as well, so I don't have to press semicolon to enable or disable it. It just does it for me. It's enabled by default actually, by the sounds of it, and what's in the mod, which is cool. I'm hoping quarter farms comes to 25. I've been tempted to convert to 22 for a while until 25 sorts itself out. Yeah, I can understand what you're saying there, Craig, to be honest with you. It's not perfect, I'll give you that. I've got mine working better than it was when I first bought the game. Mine was absolutely shocking. That's why there wasn't much content from me for 25, because the graphics glitches were absolutely cosmically bad. But I played around a lot with the graphics settings, changing config files, and also fiddling with reshade. I'm still running reshade, to be honest with you. I've got my own personal profile and custom setup going on reshade, and it works very well actually. I think my 25 does look a lot better than quite a lot of other people's 25s. It seems a lot brighter, contrasts are better, and everything. So, but it's still not perfect. We've got some graphics glitches, got some gameplay bugs. I mean, until patch 1.5.01 came out, I had serious random game crashes, which I had a few game crashes in live streams even, which was not really very good. So, I mean, yeah, like I said, I've got quite a few. I've got HDR, Vibrance, Vignette, Clarity, and Clarity 2 on my reshade, and I've got custom settings for those, and I've been fiddling with those quite a bit to get them right. And then I am going to start fiddling with some of the lighting settings as well. So it's understandable, but I mean, I just wanted to get to the point where I got my 25 working properly. I mean, it's still not perfect. It's got some graphics glitches, drawing issues, rendering issues on stuff is still not great. But I still think it's more of a graphics of a Giants engine with NVIDIA graphics cards, because all the people I speak to that have issues with this game mainly have got high-end 40 or 40 series graphics cards, like 4060, 4070, 4080s or 4090s even. I was talking to FSG at Llama about it, and he's got 4090 and he still has a lot of issues with his FS25. So it's just kind of surprising when you think about it. Drop this off here a minute. It will be ideal, but I will need to move. First need a new GPU and probably a new PSU, because if I run beefy GPU 750 probably is not enough for peak usage. No, I think I've got an 8. I'm on an 850, I think now. 850 GPU with 80. Might be 90 actually. My PSU. Can't remember. I think it's a Cool Master. It might. Yeah, I think it's Cool Master. Can't remember. I need to check actually. The PC is only 18 months old, so got no real plans to upgrade it. I put some more memory in it a couple of months ago. Apart from that, right, since I know what for a fact I'm going to be doing more harvesting in the next episode, it's actually going to be quite going to be putting that away. Ooh, nice gap in the straw there. GTX 1080. What mod can I download to help the graphics, if anything exists, that is? I run a program called Reshade, which is like a post-processing system for DirectX. It works with the graphics card, but also uses a bit of your CPU to do some post-processing and to make things look better and smoother. And I found when I ran Reshade, I could use a bigger grain cut feature, yeah. So when I ran Reshade, when I first started playing the game, I had an awful lot of flickering. Black flickering, white flickering, just loads of flickering all over the screens. It is infuriating. Like, you get on the ground sometimes. I had that on the actual game, in the game. Like, if I looked across where I am now, you just see flickering all the time, and it became unplayable. So I did a bit of reading around, and a lot of people said, oh, well, Reshade can fix it if you get it right. So I fiddled around, got Reshade working, and started fiddling with Reshade a lot more, reading up about some of the presets, the shaders and that, and I've started to design my own preset, which is what I'm running here. It's not perfect, but it's how I like it to look. Some people like when they run Reshade, some people like it to look like darker, more realistic and a bit grungier. So I quite like mine to look quite bright and nice, but not too bright. On 22, I used to use NVIDIA overlays to make mine look better, but they don't exist anymore, which is very, very frustrating. I don't know if they're coming back either, because obviously NVIDIA have changed it so you don't have overlays in the new app. This could go really badly wrong in a minute. I got bonus points, you missed them all. I did, yes. Carmageddon, wow. Oh no, there you go. I've lost my bonus points. I've hit my own harvester. There you go. Back to normal GrainMan driving. i.e. shocking. No, let's get this in this silo. There we go. Right, so I have in total in a moment. That's alright, Craig. Well, if you've got any problems with it, mate, or you need any help with it, then just ping me a direct message on Discord. I'm more than happy to help, or ping something in the Discord itself. Again, I'm happy to help. So, at some point, I might do one video about how to do it when I get a bit of time. So, right, barley. What do we got? We've got 9,000 litres of barley. 12,000 litres of oat, so not bad at all. I think this big field up here will hopefully, oats will hopefully be ready. Yeah, growth stage 4 or 5. So yeah, I shall if we get a chance, buddy, I will see if I can do a video for it. I'll have to plan it out and do it all properly, but I'll see what I can do for you. So right. This field a little bit. 4090 GTX. Wow, that's some serious moolah there. That is. Wow. Right. Well, I am going to say I'm going to save it here before it crashes. Oh, also one of the things I would say, as you can see, I've got that. I don't know if you've seen it. Whenever I move between tracks, I've got that nice smooth fade effect. That is the additional game settings. Highly recommend it as a mod. It's on Mod Hub. It's great for script. It's a great script mod for PC. It's really good. I've set my fade effect to 400 milliseconds. You can set it less. You can even change your interface color as well. Turn your HUD off. You can do all your warnings and bits and bobs. You can even change the items in the shop. And you can also do custom lighting. Now, I'm not going to run through that specifically at the moment, but the one thing you can do as well is you can make your vehicle camera and player camera a lot smoother. It does work really well. You can also put your own current date, time, etc. on. I have a different mod for that which sits at the top under here, so you can see it's 2157, but I have that as a slightly different mod. But yeah, so this mod is called Additional Game Settings. I think it's by Rockstar. It's on Mod Hub. It came out this week. I used it in 22. It is very, very good. It makes things so much nicer with things like your fade effect. So it's very, very nice. So I would definitely recommend it. And things like you can change your interface color if you want to. It doesn't completely work for me. But like there, changes that. But it doesn't work for me because I've got the additional dialogue. So I've got additional mods on that put this bar here which tells me the temperature, etc. But it changes like this bar here and a few of the bits and bobs. But I've got a few of the mods that obviously don't quite work well with it. But yeah, you can change it to pink if you really wanted to. It's a bit much, in my opinion, the pink. But you know, some people might like it. Not my thing myself. I'll stick with the default green, just mainly because I've got this other mod here, which I can't remember what it's called actually. I think it's like additional, what's that one called? Let's have a look. It is, so yeah, by Rockstar, there's additional game settings. Is that one? I've also got, where is it? I can find it. There you go. In extended game info, just about. I've got that as well. But that gives you. So I'll bring that up here. Actually, that gives you the temperature and also the whole July year 4 temperature as well. I'm big fan of that from Peppy84. So yeah, some good mods running there. So as I said, I'm going to save the game. I'm going to pretty much be done for this evening, but I do appreciate everybody joining on the live stream and chatting, because it is massively appreciated as always. That's an interesting sunburst off the greenhouses there, but thank you all for joining me, and hopefully I shall see you on the next live stream, which will probably be, I might get a chance to do one tomorrow night. If not, it'll probably be next week. But thank you very much for everybody for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Many thanks.